Hey YouTube, it's your boy G Miles. To today we're back on our video. Today we're still gonna be doing chapter two, which is part three to Lost Judgment. Since we gotta go along with this mystery girl. Since I forgot her name, Asakawa. Asakawa, yeah.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the
This
MRC's
club seems
bodyguard.
cool though.
When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Oh yeah, she's definitely nosy.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
Definitely agree with the younger brother though. Well, she's the older sister though.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you.
I bet it's tea or coffee.
So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here.
Oh, I'm a salsa. I'm gonna ask about the test.
So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I
Oh, that
get
means-
the picture. So what
Oh
does
yeah,
this
see that
test
means a
entail?
criminal though.
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
I'm gonna go for that.
It's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats.
Whoa,
So, yeah,
like that is
you
brutal
just
and
write this
bad
one
though.
off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask about the mystery research
Could you
club.
tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh,
Oh,
don't get
she
me
definitely
wrong.
is,
We
though.
don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, no, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Okay, I gotta begin this test, which is gonna be a
In any
difficult
case,
process.
now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that.
Oh wow.
You're going to infiltrate the
That
dance
is
club
another
as an
stealth
advisor
mission, though.
and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They'd never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Living greasy.
Easy peasy. To teach
That's
something
my
I know
line,
nothing
though.
about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute.
Yeah,
They're
looks
in
like
the
I gotta
gym
go.
basement,
I gotta go
in
to
case
a
you didn't know.
dance club because even though I do know
I
this
know our
part pretty
test
well
might be
though,
tough, Yagami-san.
and plus it's
I
pretty
think you'd make
easy.
a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh? Oh.
Yep, I gotta meet the girls at a dance club, which I already know what it is though. Yep, that's where the dance club is located at.
Where's the captain? Ah, right there.
Something's not right. I feel so out of it.
Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you?
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh, great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down, I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm not.
Yep, totally
Oh,
agree.
so
He's telling the
modest.
truth.
So
Yagami is
good
telling the
to
truth. He ain't no
you.
dancer though.
In a
He's a
movie. I've
detective.
been literally racking my brain trying to
Yes,
come up with a
that stuff is
workable
for women though.
routine.
Because I know some boys dance though.
I'm so glad that's
And plus,
on you
ain't no
now.
dancer though.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try.
Uh-huh.
So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation is elementary for a detective.
And?
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
Should I sit there? It's gonna be an easy A though. PS. I'm definitely good at this. I gotta spice it up.
Isn't your routine a little tame? Maybe you could spice it up a bit.
Spice it up how, exactly? You mean like we need skimpy outfits? Or like we dance all provocatively?
What part of this is a high school don't you get, Yagami-san?
Yeah. Sometimes I just say things.
I'm gonna say make a bit bigger
I think your
impact.
performance could use a little
Sorry
more
for starting a
flair.
little though.
Blair?
Well, you know how I
Oh,
get.
So?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's gonna leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Ah. Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
I'm gonna say. What if you sing while you dancing? I bet that's good
What
though.
if you guys also sang, like the idol groups do?
Sorry?
Think about it. A group who can sing and dance would be crazy, right?
I mean, maybe, but can we really learn to sing on such short notice?
Right. Your meet's coming up, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say this kung fu
Why not
stuff.
incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say kung fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, or knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. And it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung Fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool.
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect. So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick demonstration. Let's see some ass-kicking dance then.
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course. How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
Yeah, that's. I guess we know she is blackmailing Yagami. I can
You know
tell
what?
though.
I think I can wing it
Yes,
well
I
enough.
do not
I've
trust
never done
blackmails
this before, though,
people
so
that are
don't get mad if it's
blackmails
crap.
at all though.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic. Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start. In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Yep. Whew.
Okay,
Like I
let's
said though,
go.
this is gonna be my first time actually doing a dance for a video though. Like I said though, it's gonna be some piece of cake though. Yes, I always pass those on flying colors though. Yeah, I hate when tutorials tend to like do that stuff. What the? Yeah, like I said though, these are pretty easy.
Yagami-san, you're officially the
Yep,
best.
in S plus. Yep, I got an S though. Like I said though, I'm definitely a dancer in a video game, but in real life, I am not that much of a dancer when it comes to partying and stuff.
Amazing!
Wow.
Yeah, yes. Even though ain't no dancer though.
Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro, you're a master.
Wow. You're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left though.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure. So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Yep, for sure. It's like an A plus.
Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you
Yep,
won
like I said though,
Shizuna-san.
I'm definitely good at
Every
that
time I
because
try to approach her, she reacts like I'm
that
there
club
to
was
accuse
totally
her of
easy though.
something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point.
Oh yeah, for blackmailing
Also, I have
Yakime.
another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit. At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think he'll hire me
Yep,
just like
totally. And plus, it's like a
Sure,
promotion,
so
though.
long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor.
That means he can finally come
Also,
into the
we
school
do
he
need
liked,
another
though.
faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything.
Just as long as he
Your only
don't get kicked out.
responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody. Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there. The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hey, you'll get your chance, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the club room for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier.
Whoa,
In fact,
that's
the
not
sugar
good
baby may
though.
be but a single thread
That
amidst
is
a
not good at
larger
all.
or sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
Yeah, and plus, looks like that's all for chapter 2, which is part 3 or something like that. Yeah. Well, YouTube, if you're new to this channel, please put like, share, and subscribe. And also hit the notification bell if you get a chance. And speaking of boy, G Miles, peace out. Hope you enjoy chapter 2, which is part 2 or 3 to this. So, peace out.